Good morning everyone. So today we're at a Ford and it's the Galaxy and it's a 2011 model, and now this is a 2 litre diesel engine. So the guy's complaint is my neighbour is the rear right tail light intermittently does not work, and I actually witnessed that when I first went to the vehicle. It was not working, and then we gave it a couple of cranks and then it came back again. So I'll take you to the scan tool and I'll let you see what that says. The other thing to note in here, I had a bit of problem trying to find the DLC, so it's underneath this little box and then it's behind this little cover here. There's a cover there to get to the DLC. So today we'll use the Launch X431 V+. You can see what we're doing with the key. Key is on, heater off. So I done a full scan in it. I'll put it in the edit, but I must say I tried the snap-on it. I've not got all scan on that snap-on. The software's too old, so I couldn't test that. I done it with my little Autel. Autel's usually very good in Fords, so I hit scanned all the modules, but it took its time. But I must say this Launch, that was pretty quick at scanning all the modules. Anyway, so the one we're interested for lights is this one here, Body Control Module 2. Now within that module, I'll show you that there's the PAT system, the passive anti-theft systems within that module. So it's like a body control module, it's just a smart fuse box. So we'll read the fault codes and we'll just retrieve the continuous memory codes. So there we go, heated windshield relay at the back. So right position lamp, so that's the one we want, right position lamp. So if you click on it, it gives you the fault failed type 11, circuit short to ground, state of 68, and it's no fault at the moment. So as I say, it's intermittent. They also got one for the blower fan relay, light switch module, and they just repeat again. So I done a bit of research online, and I came across Budget and Leggett's video, Leon. So he had been working on a Mondeo, which is a similar setup to this. So, but working at the moment, I'm not going to blame the fuse. The fuse box lies down there. I've got a better shot of that. But so it just goes. There's a 60 amp fuse. It's taken from the fuse box underneath the engine bay. Then that feeds the body control module, and from there the power is sent out up to the back. So I'm going to assume the wires are fine, and I'm going to see it's a connector in the back. I'll show you roughly where it's located. So the weather's a bit miserable here today, but this is actually a good vehicle for working on, having a big trunk. So I believe there's a connector in here. So we're going to strip this out and have a look, and it feeds. I'll feed there, then it'll feed into this side as well. So we'll go and have a look and let you see that. Now I had a quick look about. The other thing I didn't like, what I noticed I didn't like, was this wiring line up here. And you can actually see there's I think there's a bare wire. Line there loose, so oh dear, I haven't a clue what that's connected to. So that ain't a good sign, so we'll cap that off, at least to protect it. You just never know. I'm sure where that goes to. As you can see, someone's already been in here. Screw missing, so I think we'll go to the rear cluster and have a look at that. Right, so that's me removed that cluster there. What did the lamp? So I've removed the cluster there, and you can check the wiring connections there. I mean, they're all pretty good. They're dry looking. I'll need to check them for tension. But the wiring here, the green The green brown is the earth, and I'm sure for the tail lamps it was blue black. I'll put it in the notes. But it was actually a bit painful to get to this thing, so what you have to do is you have to remove that cover there. Oh, that cover sits over there. Then you go round in behind and you remove these two screw fittings, and then the cluster is removed. But you can see there the pins look pretty clean, and actually I think I wasted my time doing this anyway, because when I was checking it out this morning the cluster wasn't working, but also I'll show you this, these strip lights here weren't working either. So it's something common to this right hand side, and I think you can see here, so that wire up there, that'll feed into the tailgate, so that'll feed both sides. So that side's working, so we would assume this wire is fine. So it has to be something before that. And so I was looking at my old data wiring diagram, and there's actually a connector, a common connector in this side up the back there, and I'll try and get you a shot of that. I'm going to take that and clean it up, and just, you never know. So I'll take the torch, Nathan. So I'll try and get you in here. Easier said than done. So there's three connector blocks up there. If I can keep this steady. Sorry I missed this, but what I actually done was I put a screwdriver, there's a tab at the top there, and I managed to disconnect that multi-plug. I checked it all out, and it's quite clean actually, but the pins are very small, so I know these can, when the pins are that tiny, they can be a problem. So let's see, we'll go back to that. So I think I've cleaned it up. I'll know that there was anything to clean. Just check the terminals, the bigger terminals, because you couldn't do nothing with these smaller ones. But I think the only solution to this through time is just to do away with that multi-plug and solder that connection, because I would think that would be the problem. So what I'm going to do is just leave it today. It seems to be working at the moment, both lights. In fact, I'll get my son to switch that on, and we'll see if any codes come back, because we could be chasing our tail for a long time here, but that seems to be the most common connection within this thing. So difficult to get. So Nathan, you want to try the lights? Right. Off, Nathan. On. Off. On. Off. On. So that's it been tested. We'll take it a run and see if it comes back. Cheers. Right everybody, when you're on the scan tool you can do this, there we go, key on, engine off, on demand self-test. So I'll just click that. Oops. You can see it run through a cycle on the car. And it comes back with there is no DTCs, so that's a good check.